Okay, so basically, in the previous video, we have discussed inequality part 1, right? Inequality part 1, where we have discussed some important concept of inequality. The main thing is, for inequality revision, we shall use this inequality. AM, this is called AM, GM, HM inequality. Is a very, very important inequality. Okay. AM greater than equal to GM greater than equal to HM inequality. And this inequality is very, very helpful for exam purpose. But one restriction is there. This inequality should be used when the observations are all positive. If the observations are negative, you cannot use this inequality. So what happens if the observations are negative? In that case, we have to use another inequality, which is called Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. But this is not that important for exam purpose. Okay. Later, I shall make a video on Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. But now, for exam purpose, you can ignore this. For exam purpose, you can ignore this inequality. Cauchy-Schwarz, it is it. Cauchy-Schwarz inequality. But right now, we shall discuss only on AM, GM, HM inequality. It's a very, very important inequality. In my previous video, okay, I've discussed some important questions on AM, GM inequality. So in today's class, I shall discuss some important questions on AM, HM inequality. Okay, AM, HM inequality. So start with an important question. My first question is, just go through these questions. Okay, this inequality lecture 2. So the question is on AM, HM inequality. Let S equal to A1 plus A2 plus AN. Okay, just go through these questions. These questions are very, very important questions. Let S equal to A1 plus A2 plus dot 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 up to AN. Show that S by S minus A1 plus S by S minus A2 plus dot 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 S by S minus AN greater than is equal to n square by n minus 1. Okay. Let S equal to A1 plus A2 plus AN. Then you have to show S by S minus A1 plus S by S minus A2 plus S by S minus AN greater than equal to n square by n minus 1. So another important question on inequality. Now see that this okay, in this question you cannot use GM because GM gives you nothing. If you calculate their GM, how to calculate their GM? If we calculate their GM, see that this will be their GM, right? Their product, how to calculate GM? First of all, multiply them to the power 1 by n. Now, this gives you nothing. Okay, this gives you nothing. Because you cannot calculate this. So the thing is, when the observations in this form by this ratio, okay, in most of the cases, okay, we shall use AM, HM inequality. Okay, AM, HM inequality. Okay, AM, HM inequality. Okay, and here a strict inequality is given. It is given strict inequality. Okay, strict inequality is given. Solution. Solution, this is the question. So see that here, if we use AM, HM inequality, we are getting nothing. So here we shall use AM, HM inequality. So HM in most of the cases we shall use when the observations in this form, like this ratio form. Okay. So if we use AM, HM inequality, let us take the quantities. My first quantity is S by S minus A1, S by S minus A2, like this, S by S minus AN. Okay, we are taking n quantities like this. My first quantity is S by S minus A1. My second quantity is S by S minus A2. My last quantity is S by S minus AN. Okay. Now, obviously, we have to find their arithmetic mean. We have to find arithmetic mean. How to find the arithmetic mean? See that arithmetic mean key hai. Just add the observations. This is a very easy chapter. This is a very, very easy chapter. Just add the observations. All questions are similar. Just add the observation. Divide by what? Number of observations. This is the arithmetic mean. And recall formula of harmonic mean. N by 1 by x1 plus 1 by x2 plus 1 by xn. Means what? Means what? n by কি হবে? Reciprocal of the observation. n by sum of reciprocal of the observation. Now, if we take reciprocal of this will be s minus a1 by s. This will be s minus a1 by s. Then second reciprocal, this will be s minus a2 by s. Like this, the last one will be s minus an by s. AM, HM inequality. There is the reciprocal of the observations. Okay, right? See that? N by first observation. Okay, reciprocal. If we take the reciprocal of this will be s minus a1 by s. Reciprocal of this will be s minus a2 by s. Reciprocal of this will be s minus an by s. Right? And still inequality hold. Why? Because the observation cannot be equal. Okay? Because their sum is s, sum is sum s. Okay? Sum is s. So, and there are n quantities. So, we shall take AM strictly greater than HM inequality. Strictly greater than sign holds only when the observations are not equal. Okay? Observations are not equal. Okay, done? So, this is the question. Now from this, we have to show this. Now, see that my left hand side remain as it is. What is my left hand side? My left hand side is s by s minus a1 plus s by s minus a2 plus dot s by s minus an divided by n. So left hand side remain as it is. For right hand side, ki hobe? What about the right hand side? Okay, what about the right hand side? See that we can take LCM. Yes, we can take S LCM. So if we take S LCM, then if we just LCM, then AS will be multiplied with N. Right now, if we take S LCM, then by property of division, S will be in numerator. Then that will be NS by S minus A1 plus S minus A2 dot S minus AN. Okay, right? S by S minus A1, S by this greater than NS, because if we take S LCM, this will be N into S by S minus A1 plus S minus A2 plus dot S minus AN. Okay? Anyone, any doubt up to this step? Okay, right? This implies S by S minus A1 plus S by S minus A2 plus S by S minus AN. This is what? If we calculate this, suppose we are cross multiplying n. If n is cross multiplied, that will be n square s. And see that S. How many s are there? How many s are there? In time, see that if we add s plus s, we shall get 2 into s. If we add s plus s plus s, we shall get 3 into s. But here s occur n times. So this will be n into s right now. Because if we add only 2s, s plus s giving you 2s. If we add s 3 times, that will be 3 into s. But see that here we are adding s n times, that will be n into s. And if we take minus common, this will be my a1 plus a2 plus an. Okay? Right? Anyone? Any doubt up to this? So we have to show this is greater than n squared by this. Okay, right? Okay, done. Now how to calculate this right hand side? How we can calculate the right hand side? Anyone? We are getting ns by this.
Sir, A1 plus A2 plus
Right?
value
That we are given a1 plus a2 plus an is equal to s. That means our right hand side become equal to, our right hand side is n square s by ns minus a1 plus a2 plus an. A1 plus a2 plus an. And a1 plus a2 plus an is s. We are given a1 plus a2 plus an is s. So this is equal to n square s, sorry, it is my n square x by ns minus s, take s common, that will be my n minus 1. Okay, and SS gets cancelled, so my right hand side is n squared by n minus 1. So my right hand side is this, my left hand side is this, and there is a greater than sign in between. There is a greater than sign in between. So we know how many times this equality sign occurred, that doesn't matter. There's a trick. How many times equal to sign occurred, that doesn't matter. If there is a single greater than sign, that means my left hand side, is greater than my right hand side. This is my final calculation of right hand side. This is my final calculation of right hand side. Okay. This is my final calculation in right hand side of right hand side. So see that the proof is complete. So here HM is more helpful than GM. If we use GM, we shall get nothing. And one more thing, though in question strictly greater than sign is given, because they assume the quantities S by S minus A1, S by S minus A2, S by S minus AN, they cannot be equal. They cannot be equal. That is why strict greater than sign hold. Okay. This is given in question. This is given in question. But see, and where our S is what? A1 plus A2 plus AN, right? Okay. But see that the thing is note. If we take only for two quantities, okay, I'm not talking about all n quantities. If we take only two quantities, S equal to A1 plus A2, if we take only S equal to A1 plus A2, then my observations will be S by S minus A1 and S by S minus A2. Okay, right. See that in this case, if we choose, this is my S. Okay, I am taking only two quantities, A1 and A2. So my S become A1 plus A2. And we have only two quantities in this case, S by S minus A1 and S by S minus A2. Done now? See that what happened in this case. Suppose we okay, here if we take A1 equal to half, A2 equal to half, and if we put here, my S will be what? Half plus half equal to 1, and put is equal to 1 here. So 1 by 1 minus half. This will be also 1 by 1 minus half. Okay. And these values will be 2, and this also 2. That means there is a possibility the observations can be equal. There is a possibility of the observations can be equal. That means there will be greater than equal to sign. Right? There will be greater than equal to sign. Okay? But in question, strict greater than sign is given. Okay? Strict greater than sign is given. But there can be a possibility. There can be a possibility that the observations can be equal. If we take A1 half, A2 half, then our A1 plus A2 half will be 1. In that case, if you consider these two quantities, say that these two quantities can be equal. Both the quantities become 2. Put S equal to 1, A1 equal to half. Put S equal to 1, A2 equal to half. See that both the quantities become 2. And they can be equal. So in this case, greater than equal to sign should hold. But in question, it is given that strictly greater than sign. That is why we assume A1, A2 cannot be equal. But it is not given in question. Okay, but it is not given in question. So I think there's a mistake. Okay. So forget this. We can solve the question like this. Next question on AMHM inequality. These are some important questions on AMHM inequality. So my next question is on AMHM inequality. The question is, we are given, this is also a very good question on AMHM inequality. The question is, let A, B, C, D are positive, A, B, C, D are positive, and A plus B plus C plus D equal to 1. Suppose A, B, C, D are all positive and a plus b plus c plus d equal to 1. So that a by 1 plus b plus c plus d plus b by 1 plus a plus c plus d plus c by 1 plus a plus b plus d and d by 1 plus a plus b plus c. This is get up than equal to 4 by 7. This is get up than equal to 4 by 7. Okay. So there is the question. We have to show there is get up than equal to 4 by 7. So how you can show this? Okay, there is my question. How you can show this? So here also we shall use the inequality. But before that, we have to simplify the left hand side. Okay, we have to simplify the left hand side. So at first, start with left hand side. My left hand side. Okay, in left hand side, first of all, see that we are given this a plus b plus c plus d equal to 1. This is a quite tricky question. It's a quite tricky question. We are given a plus b plus c plus d equal to 1. Okay, this is given. So our left hand side become what? A by. See that my 1 remain as it is. What is my b plus c plus d? From this b plus c plus d giving you 1 minus a. Giving you 1 minus a. Similarly, b by 1 remain as it is. What is my a plus c plus d? My a plus c plus d is 1 minus b. C by what is my a plus b plus d? It is 1 minus c. And finally, a plus b plus c, this is your 1 minus d. Sorry, it is 1. Okay, done. C by this. So a by this plus b by this plus c by this plus d by this. And after calculation, this becomes a by 2 minus a, b by 2 minus b, c by 2 minus c, d by 2 minus d. These are the values. Okay. A by this plus b by this plus c by this plus d by this. Now what? Now say that still there is a confusion. If we use AM, HM inequality here, the calculation will be quite complicated. Okay. Still, if we use AM, HM inequality, our calculation will be difficult. Okay. So what we shall do? Okay, this step is quite tricky. Just this step. We are adding. This is a simple simplification. We are adding 1 with each of them. Just note this step. We are adding 1 with each of them. We are adding 1 with each of them. This is just for calculation. If we use AMHM inequality from, we can also use AMHM from this step. See that from this step, we can also use AMHM inequality. AMHM inequality, you shall get the answer, but the calculation will be difficult. So for this, why we are adding 1? See that we are adding 1 each of them. That means 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. That means 4 has been added. So we are subtracting 4 to get balance. We are adding 1 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3 plus 1, 4. So and we are subtracting 4. So we are adding 4. We are subtracting 4 so that we get a balance. Okay. To balance this. Clear? Okay, done. So we are adding 4. We are subtracting 4. So why we are doing this? To ease the calculation, because if we apply AMHM inequality from this step, our calculation will be very, very difficult. Now if we add them, if we are adding 1, so just add them. See that if we add them, A gets cancelled. That is okay, our target. If we add 1, if we take LCM, LCM is what? A by 2 minus A plus 1, giving you what? A plus 2 minus A by 2 minus A gets cancelled. This becomes 2 by 2 minus A. This becomes 2 by 2 minus A, right? Similarly, this becomes 2 by 2 minus B, 2 by 2 minus C, 2 by 2 minus D. So our purpose is to remove A, B, C, D from numerator. See that from numerator, we have removed A, B, C, D. That is what our target. And this -4 remain as it is. This -4 has no contribution in this question. Clear? So why we are doing this? To remove A, B, C, D from numerator, to ease the calculation. Otherwise, the calculation will be very, very difficult. Okay. And then if we take two commons, clearly you can take two common. So this become, if we take two common. And if we take two common, that will be 1 by 2 minus A. This will be 1 by 2 minus B. If we take two common, 1 by 2 minus C. And if we take two common, 1 by 2 minus D. Right? Okay. And this -4 remain as it is. If we take two common, we are getting 1 by 2 minus A this. Okay. So our LHS, this become our final calculation of LHS. So why we are adding this 1, 1, 1, 1? To remove A, B, C, D from numerator. That is my target, and this become my LHS. This become my LHS, right? So we have to show this LHS is greater than equal to 4 by 7, and my LHS become in this form. So now we shall show this entire quantity is greater than equal to 4 by 7 because my LHS become this. Clear? So my LHS is this. Let it be equation number 1. Okay, let it be equation number 1. Okay, done. Up to this, anyone? So you have to show my LHS is greater than equal to 4 by 7, and my LHS become this. After a simple calculation, now the question is quite easy. Now we shall use AM-HM inequality. We are taking the quantities like this. Now, okay, just write, taking the quantities 1 by 2 minus A, 1 by 2 minus B, 1 by 2 minus C, 1 by 2 minus D. Taking the quantities this, taking the quantities this, taking the quantities this. Now we have to ensure these quantities should be positive. Obviously, these quantities are positive. Why? Because we know A plus B plus C plus D equal to 1. Okay. Their sum is equal to 1. That means none of ABCD can be greater than 2. None of ABCD can be greater than 2. Why? Because their sum is 1. If their addition is 1, how can these values be greater than 2? That means we can say that my A is less than 2, my B is less than 2, my C is less than 2, my D is less than 2. Right? And if all A, B, C, D are less than 2, obviously this ratio will be positive. Because if A is greater than 2, is say equal to 3. Only in that case, this ratio will be negative. If A is 3, say, suppose A equal to 3, only in that case, this ratio will be negative. Okay? But see that A cannot be 3 because their sum is 1. A plus B plus C plus D is 1. Their sum is 1. This implies what? None of them can be greater than 2. Okay? So we can say that these values, these quantities are all positive. So just write, taking the quantities 1 by A, 2 minus A, 1 by 2 minus B, 1 by 2 minus C, 1 by 2 minus D. And in bracket, just write since A plus B plus C plus D equal to 1, all the quantities are positive. Just write this statement. Since A plus B plus C plus D equal to 1, all these quantities are positive. All these quantities are positive. Okay, done. All these quantities are positive. Then what? We shall apply AM, HM inequality. Now, AM greater than equal to HM. See that if A, B, C, D are all equal, these all values are same. That means equal to sign must hold. Okay. Because here, if A equal to 1 by 4, B equal to 1 by 4, C equal to 1 by 4, D equal to 1 by 4, see that all these observations are equal. Just take A equal to B equal to C equal to D equal to 1 by 4. you can see that all these values will be same, equal. Okay, so if we apply AM HM inequality, কি হবে? Okay, therefore AM HM inequality. How to calculate AM? Just add them. Again repeat, if ABCD are equal, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4, 1 by 4. Their sum is 1, and put ABCD equal to 1 by 4 here. You can see that all of them are equal. Right? So my AM greater than equal to what? My HM. Now there are 4 quantities, so my HM will be 4 by reciprocal of the observation. How to calculate HM? N by reciprocal of the observation, then their sum. So here N is 4, and this is the first observation. But for HM, we need its reciprocal. So if its reciprocal gives what? Only 2 minus A. Its reciprocal gives 2 minus A by 1. Right? Because if we reciprocal it, it will be 2 minus A by 1. But you don't need to write 1. Then reciprocal of this giving you 2 minus B by 1. Reciprocal of this giving you 2 minus C by 1. And then reciprocal of this giving you 2 minus D by 1. Correct or not? Because reciprocal is 1 by x1, means reciprocal of the observation. If this is the observation, its reciprocal will be 2 minus A by 1. Right? Just like my previous question. Okay. Then what? My left hand side remain as it is. Now we shall just calculate with right hand side. So how to calculate right hand side? It is similar to the previous question. 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 giving you 8. And if we take minus common, this will be A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, we have to get this. See that? Almost done. 1 by 2 minus A plus 1 by 2 minus B, 1 by 2 minus C, 1 by 2 minus D. So let's see. We obtain this. 1 by 2 minus A, 1 by 2 minus B, 1 by 2 minus C, 1 by 2 minus D. Okay, we obtain this. Right? Now, just calculate right hand side. Just calculate right hand side. You don't need to write left hand side in each step. You don't need to write the left hand side in each step. 8 minus. Now, what is A plus B plus C plus D? It is 1. You put A plus B plus C plus D is equal to 1. So this becomes 4 by 7. 4 by 7. So this part, this part become greater than equal to 4 by 7, right? This part become greater than equal to 4 by 7. Okay. So what we can write? 1 by 2 minus A plus 1 by 2 minus B plus 1 by 2 minus C plus 1 by 2 minus D. This sum greater than equal to, okay, we know if greater than equal to sign occur only once, even only once, this sign we shall always take this sign. If greater than equal to or less than equal to sign occur only once, how many times equal to sign occur, that doesn't matter. My left hand side will be greater than equal to my right hand side. My right hand side is 4 by 7. Right? Anyone? Just 4. Okay. আচ্ছা এম এর টাইমে কি একটা 4 মিসিং ছিল? এম এর টাইম just a minute. Oh, for right. Sorry. Just a mistake. Here we must have a 4 by 4. Sorry. Here we must have a 4. Okay, aim arithmetic pain. Just add this divided by 4, right? I made a mistake. For calculation of arithmetic pain, sum of the observation by number of observations. So there must be a divided by 4 here. There must be a divided by 4 here. Right. Okay. So by 4, sorry. So this by 4. So there is a by 4 here. That's it. There is no other change. Just there is a divide by 4 here. Okay, right? Just write a divide by 4 here. There is no other change. Because in calculation of AM, we ignored this divided by 4. That's it. So 1 by 2 minus A plus 1 by 2 minus B plus 1 by 2 minus C plus 1 by 2 minus D. That will be greater than equal to this 4. We can take cross multiplication. 4 into 4 giving you 16 by 7. 16 by 7. Right? But see that we need this. We need this portion. That means we have to multiply 2. We have to multiply 2. Okay, I'm writing here. See that we are getting this. Just 4 cross multiply. 4 into 4 giving you 16. But see that we need this expression. 2 into this. That means what? That means in the next step, we have to multiply here 2. That means in the next step, we have to multiply here 2. Because see that here we have 2 multiplied with. So we are multiplying a 2. We are multiplying a 2. See that here we are multiplying a 2. So we have to multiply 2 also here. We have to multiply 2 here. Then what? Then you can do it yourself. What we are required to do? What we are required to do? We are multiplying a 2. See that? Here we are multiplying a 2. We are getting this. Then what? Finally? Then we have to subtract a 4. We have to subtract a 4 because our target is to get entire LHS. Our target is to get entire LHS. We obtain this part by using AM-HM inequality. By using AM-HM inequality, we are getting this. After that, we are multiplying 2 with left hand side to obtain this, 2 into this. Now what? We have to subtract a 4 to get entire LHS. So in the next step, what? In the next step, we are subtracting a 4. In the next step, we are subtracting a 4 to get entire LHS. See that if we subtract a 4, we shall get entire LHS. So we can subtract 4 here. Clear now? Clear or not? Anyone? So at first we are multiplying 2 to get this. Then we are subtracting 4 to get entire LHS. So see that this is my entire LHS. So this is my entire LHS. This is my LHS. And if we calculate this, we are getting what? 32 minus 28 by 7, which is 4 by 7. So proof is complete. Say that proof is complete. So in this way, you can calculate any, okay, you can simplify any question from this chapter. Okay. Then last question from inequality. Okay, just write down this. So last question from inequality. So these are some important questions. Okay, this lecture video 2 on inequality. We simplify LHS, and after simplifying, we are multiplying 2 and we are subtracting 4 to get entire LHS. Okay, and in between we made a mistake. There will be a divided by 4. Inequality last question. A plus B by C. Show that A plus B by C plus B plus C by A, C plus A by B. This is greater than 6. Where A, B, C are distinct. Now they have mentioned they are distinct positive numbers. Now they have mentioned that they are distinct. Now it is okay. Distinct means yes, strict inequality will hold. Now this is the correct question. Okay. We have to show A plus B by C, comma B plus C by A plus C plus A by B. This is greater than 6. Now how to solve this question? First of all, see that we have to get A plus B by C. A plus B by C. But if we start with A plus B by C, then the calculation will be difficult. So here we are taking the quantities. First of all, let us take 2 quantities A and B. Let us take 2 quantities A and B. And since both of them are positive, we can use AMGM inequality. Okay, this is an application of AMGM inequality again. We are taking two quantities, A and B. Now, if we apply the inequality AM greater than GM, what? My AM will be A plus B by 2. My GM will be A into B to the power half. Right? Okay. That means what? A plus B. Okay, this gives you A plus B greater than 2 into root over AB, because A into B to the power half means root over AB. Now see that C is a positive number, and if we divide with a positive number, the inequality remains same, because here C is a positive number, right? Since C is positive. If C is negative, and if you divide like this, there will be a less than sign. If C is negative, and if you divide by C or you multiply by C, the inequality will be reversed. Okay. But since here C is positive, our inequality remains same. See that we obtain this value A plus B by C. So this is the last technique. Okay. And all the remaining questions at this type, either this or AMHM inequality. So A plus B by C, this becomes greater than 2 into root over AB by C. So we are writing A plus B by C. This is greater than 2 into root over AB by C. This is my number one. Number one. Similarly, if we take two another quantities B and C, and if we proceed like this, what we shall obtain? See that. See that now we are taking two more quantities B and C, and both of them are positive. We can apply AM strictly greater than GM because they are distinct. Distinct means strictly greater than sign old. And what is my AM? In that case, what will be my arithmetic mean? Okay, just apply AM greater than GM inequality B plus C by 2. This is my arithmetic mean. How to calculate geometric mean? Root over A into B into C. This is the geometric mean of two numbers B and C, right? So from this, B plus C is greater than twice root over B into C. And finally, clearly, if you have to divide, you have to divide A. You have to divide A. This implies B plus C by A greater than 2 into root over BC by A. Okay, what we are doing? Just dividing A with this. So B plus C by A is greater than 2 into root over BC by A. Similarly, if you take the two quantities A and C, similarly, in exam, you can also write similarly. Similarly, if you take two quantities A and C, and if we apply AMGM inequality, we shall get A plus C by B. This is greater than 2 into root over AC by B, right? Just like this two, just like equation 1 and 2. If we take two quantities A and C, and if we proceed as before, we shall get the inequality A plus C by B greater than 2 into root over AC by B, right? Okay, done. Now what? Clearly we need to add them. Adding 1 and 3. Just write adding 1 and 3. If we add them, at first add all LHS. At first we are adding all LHS. This is my second LHS. This is my third LHS. We are adding all LHS. Similarly, we have to add all RHS. My first RHS is this. My second RHS is this. And my third RHS is this. Just a minute. My third RHS. Okay, this is my third RHS. Okay, right? So we are adding all LHS and all RHS. Okay, and if we take, and so A plus B by C, B plus C by A plus A plus C by B. If we take 2 common, then this will be this. If we take 2 common, this will be this. Say this is my equation number 4. Say this is my equation number 4. Now what? Now is very easy. Now we have to consider these 3 quantities. We have to get 6. We have to get 6. See that here, if you use harmonic mean, you shall get nothing. You can take harmonic means can be only applied where some condition is given, like A plus B plus C plus D equal to 1. These conditions are given. But here, here, if we apply AM-GM inequality, this will be more convenient. Why? Okay. Why here we shall apply GM? See that. Suppose they are taking the quantities root over AB by C, root over BC by A, root over AC by B. Suppose we are taking 3 quantities. Root over AB by C, root over BC by A, root over AC by B. Now you can easily apply AM-GM inequality. Why we are using GM? Why not HM? See that. You can easily see this. Okay, if you calculate this. If you calculate this, then you can easily understand why we are using AM-GM, not HM in AM-HM inequality. See that if we use AM greater than GM inequality, we are taking 3 quantities like this, and then we are using AM GM inequality, not AM HM. Why not HM? You can easily understand it. This, suppose we are using AM GM inequality. How to calculate AM? The observation, add the observation and divide by 3. And how to calculate their GM? How to calculate their GM? Just product of the observation. Just product of the observation to the power 1 by number of observation. Now, what is the benefit of using GM here? Can you see that? Root C into root C, giving you C and divide by C. C gets cancelled. This is the benefit of using GM here. See that, I again repeat why we are using this. See that, root over C into root over C, giving you C. And in denominator, you also have C. So C gets cancelled. Okay, this is the advantage of applying a GM inequality, MGM. So we can write root over AB by C plus root over BC by A plus root over AC by B. This sum and 3 multiply, we can cross multiply 3 here. Now if we calculate the left hand side, so that root A into root A giving you A, root B into root B giving you B, root C into root C giving you C, and in denominator we have C into A into B to the power of 1/3, right? Done. Okay. This gives you root over AB by C plus root over BC by A plus root over AC by B is greater than, see that ABC gets cancelled. That is why we are using AMGM inequality. Okay. You can apply HM. Okay, you can apply HM, but you can see that you shall get nothing. But I suggest you can use HM. Okay, to clear your concept. Why we cannot use HM? Okay, to understand the concept, you need to use HM here. Okay, so do it yourself. Do it yourself. After that, you can understand the difference. Okay, you can use HM here, and after using HM, you can see that how difficult the calculation will be. Okay, so I'm not using HM here. So this become 1, and as a whole it becomes 3. So this portion is greater than 3. See that this is my this portion. See that this is my this portion. So what we obtain, this portion become greater than 3. Clear, right? This portion become greater than 3. This portion become greater than 3. Now we know a result. If A greater than B, B greater than C implies A is greater than C, can we apply? If A greater than B greater than C, A will be greater than C. So what we are getting here? This greater than this. Again, this greater than this. This greater than this. Again, this greater than this. So you can see that this value is greater than this. That means this value is greater than this, and this value is also you can also write like this. Just multiply here 2. Just multiply 2 to the right hand side, left hand side. Sorry. Just multiply 2 to the left hand side. Just multiply 2 to the left hand side. So multiply 2 to the right hand side. 3 into 2 giving you 6. We are multiplying 2. See that this is my right hand side. This is my right hand side. We are multiplying 2 here. We are multiplying 2 here. 2 into this. 2 into 3 giving you 6. So we obtain this value is greater than 6. So this greater than this and this greater than 6. So can we write this greater than 6? Answer is yes, because my this value, this implies A plus B by C plus B plus C by A plus A plus C by B greater than 2 into this is greater than 6. Give this one as 5 using 4 and 5. Using 4 and 5. So this is the complete solution of this question. Anyone need doubt from this question? Otherwise, I'm giving you a homework. Just try this homework at home. Okay, just try this homework at home. Similar question. The question is, just try this homework at home. It's a very easy question. And also go through my first video on inequality. The question is, suppose A, B, C, D are all positive and distinct. Again, see that distinct is given. A, B, C, D are all positive and distinct. Show that 3 by B plus C plus D, this is the homework. 3 by B plus C plus D plus 3 by C plus D plus A plus 3 by D plus A plus B plus 3 by A plus B plus C greater than 16 by A plus B plus C plus D. Okay. 3 by B plus C plus D plus 3 by C plus D plus A, 3 by D plus A plus B, 3 by A plus B plus C greater than 16 by A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, hint, use AM, HM inequality, but you can try AM, GM inequality and you can see how difficult the calculation would be. Okay, how difficult the calculation would be, you can see that. And the second homework. Second homework. Suppose, my second homework is, suppose A, B, C, D are okay, A, B, C, D are positive real numbers. So they are all positive real numbers. Positive real numbers with A plus B plus C plus D equal to 5. Positive real numbers with A plus B plus C plus D is equal to P. Sorry, P. P. Find the greatest value of P minus A into P minus B into P minus C into P minus D. Greatest value means maximum value. Greatest value means maximum value. So my suggestion is apply AM-GM inequality. You can see that this value will be less than equal to something. I'm giving you the answer. The answer is 81 by 256 p to the power 4. Apply AM-GM inequality. I'm giving you a hint. Let us take let us take the quantities as this is my first quantity, this is my second, this is my third, this is my fourth. So if their AM will be what? this plus this plus this plus this by 4, and their GM will be this into this into this into this to the power 1 by 4, and then apply this and result. Apply this condition. We shall easily solve this question. Okay. So this is everything from inequality lecture 2. Okay. So, and solve this homework questions. Okay.